It's the most wonderful time of the year. In my family, eggnog is pretty much an excuse to drink custard and alcohol in one. But I know it's not for everyone, it's thick, it's eggy. But what you can do with that is make eggnog ice cream. First, I'm gonna start off with 250 milliliters of milk, then 130 grams of sugar that goes in with the milk, and also a pinch of salt. Now I'm just gonna give this mixture a little whisk, and then I'm gonna get this on a low to medium heat. We don't want to boil the milk, but you want to make it just below boiling, so really hot. While the milk is heating up, I've already got 6 egg yolks in a mixing bowl. I'm just gonna give it a light whisk. I'll just stir the milk and sugar together to just make sure that everything is nice, evenly combined. The milk is simmering, it's just about to boil, so turn off the heat. And now we'll pour this into the egg yolks. But here's the crucial part, whisking the entire time. You want to pour it in a gradual, slow stream. Now the egg, milk, sugar mixture is back in the pan. The reason we had to heat up the milk first is because we're kind of tempering the egg yolks. You don't want to put the cold ingredients, mix them together and then cook them in the pan. You're going to get scrambled eggs. This way, I'm going to get lovely, luscious, smooth custard. And prepare for this part, because what I'm going to do is turn the stove on to a low heat. And this is going to be a long, slow cooking process. It's almost meditative, so put some music on, get into the mood, and do the custard stir. After what felt like an eternity, my custard has finally thickened up. And I'm going to show you how you can tell the custard is ready. It works well with wooden spoons rather than spatulas, but if you dip it in and you run your finger, you can see that it keeps that little furrow in the custard. That means it's done. Now, I've turned the heat off. Just keep stirring to release any excess heat so it doesn't start to cook right now. I have a big bowl that's already been filled with 500 milliliters of cream, and I've got a sieve. Just place that over. And now you just want to pour the custard into the sieve and into the cream. And now, because this is eggnog, it needs some more flavoring. This is ground nutmeg. I've got a teaspoon here. Now, 2 final things. 1, brandy. I love that sound. This is just normal cognac. You can find any old nice bottle of XO in your dad's alcohol closet and get it out for this. Now, 4 tablespoons go into my mouth. Kidding, no, it goes into the ice cream mixture. I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You wanna use good vanilla extract, not vanilla essence. Especially here in the tropics, sometimes it's hard to get your ice cream cold enough to come together. That's why it's really important once you have this eggnog mixture to chill it in the fridge until it's as cold as it gets, and then churn it in your ice cream maker. But that's also perfect because you can break the recipe up and then keep this in the fridge overnight before you make the ice cream. My eggnog custard mixture is icy cold. I've managed to freshen up, put on my jingle bells. So I'm ready to make some eggnog ice cream. Now before we churn it, I'm just gonna give it a quick whisk. Now, I have to be quick because I don't want anything to get warm. I'm gonna turn on my ice cream machine and then pour this mixture into there. An ice cream machine can only get the ice cream so firm, so I'm happy with this. It's beginning to look really creamy. It's holding its shape. I'm gonna turn it off and then scoop it out into a pan, freeze it until it's nice and firm, and then I'll scoop it out and get to have some eggnog ice cream. And you know, no one in this whole world is gonna know that this bit left over is just for you. Now I'll cover this and just freeze it until it's nice and firm and scoopable. Now every year at Christmas dinner, my family usually has like 3 Christmas puddings, so there's always leftovers. and it goes perfectly with this ice cream. So I'm just taking some leftover Christmas pudding. I'm gonna crumble it on top. And just because I believe that everyone should give themselves a Christmas present, this is my Christmas present to myself. A little bit of brandy and some fire. And now only one thing left to do. Merry Christmas, me.